Hey everyone, let's talk about something huge for any author or expert listening right now. You've poured everything into your book, right? Well, today we're going to break down how to turn that book into an absolute powerhouse for your visibility, your authority, and yeah, your income. So, here's what we've got on tap. First, we'll tackle the big problem every author knows. Then, we'll hit you with a huge mindset shift. After that, we'll walk through a simple three-part plan: how to position yourself, build real relationships, and amplify your authority. And we'll wrap it all up with the one big idea you need to remember. All right, let's jump right in. Part 1, the author's dilemma. And yeah, this is a feeling I bet a lot of you know all too well. Okay, so tell me if this sounds familiar. You finished your book, you did it, or maybe you're still thinking about it, asking yourself, is all this work even going to be worth it? You've got this amazing message, this powerful story, but there's that one big question just hanging in the air. And that's it, isn't it? That's the heart of the problem. You've got this powerful message, but you just aren't sure how to turn it into something real, something measurable. Clients, income, actual impact. It's like you've crossed the finish line of writing the book, and now you're just standing there wondering, okay, what now? Well, the answer to that what now question, it all comes down to a really big mindset shift. Because here's the secret. The most successful authors out there, they don't just see their book as a book, they see it as a platform. Let's dig into what that actually means. Okay, this slide is so important. On one side, you have the book as a product mindset. The goal, just sell copies. It's the finish line. But on the other side, you have the book as a platform mindset. This is completely different. The goal is to build a business. Your book isn't the finish line, it's the starting block. And this right here, this is the whole game. Your story is not just content, it's currency. Think about that. It's the asset you use to get people to trust you, to see you as the go-to expert. It opens doors to things that a tiny royalty check could never, ever touch. So when you start thinking this way, your book suddenly starts working for you 24/7. It becomes this incredible client magnet. It amplifies your brand like nothing else. It instantly builds your credibility. And it's not a one-time thing. It becomes a long-term revenue asset for your business. Okay, that all sounds great, right? But how do you actually do it? Well, it's not about luck or magic. It's a strategy. And it's a really simple three-part blueprint we're going to walk through: position, execute, and amplify. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Part 1, position for profit. This is the foundation, and it's so crucial. This is all the strategic thinking you have to do before you even whisper the word marketing. I love this framework. It's called the authority ladder. Look, lots of people are at step 2, published. That's great. But the real leap, the one that changes everything, is going from published to positioned. That's how you stop being just another author on Amazon and start becoming that sought-after expert everyone wants to talk to. And once you're positioned correctly, that's when you unlocked the real money, the real ROI. We're not talking about a few bucks per sale. We're talking about a flood of new opportunities. High-ticket clients, paid speaking gigs, fat consulting contracts, amazing partnerships. Your book is literally the key that unlocks all of these doors. Okay, so your positioning is locked in. You know who you are and who you serve. Now what? Now it's time for part 2, build real relationships. Because a great strategy without action, well, it's just a document sitting on your computer. And look, this isn't about spamming people with links to buy your book. No way. It's about taking someone on a journey. They start as a reader, right? Then you turn them into an engaged follower, someone who actually listens. Then they become an advocate, telling others about you. And from there, it's a natural step for them to become a client. So many of us are afraid of being salesy. I get it. But here's the reframe that changes everything. It's not about selling. It's about serving. It's about having conversations where you listen, you understand, and you help solve their problems. That's it. Your authority isn't built by talking. It's built by listening. All right, so we've got our positioning down. We're building real, authentic relationships. Now for the final piece of the puzzle. Part 3, amplify your authority. This is where we pour gasoline on the fire and scale everything up. Think about it. Most authors just post on social media and hope for the best. But there are these massive, underused channels just sitting there. Guesting on podcasts, you're literally in the ears of thousands of your perfect readers. Micro-speaking events in your town, instant authority. Strategic partnerships, you're tapping into someone else's audience. It's a game changer. And And this is how it all comes together to create this amazing, self-sustaining engine we call the thought leadership flywheel. It all starts with your book. The book gives you insights. Those insights become little pieces of content. That content starts conversations. The conversations turn into leads for your bigger offers. And the testimonials from happy clients, that's more content. See? The wheel just keeps on spinning, generating more and more momentum. And that flywheel isn't just about selling more books. Not at all. It's about opening up completely new ways to make money. The ideas in your book can become a high-end consulting package, a corporate workshop, a group coaching program. You can even license the content. This is how you truly monetize your expertise, far beyond a $15 paperback. Okay, let's tie all of this together. When we talk about your story being currency, what's the big transformation we're really aiming for? It's all about finally understanding the true value of what you've created. It really boils down to this. These 3 simple ideas. Write with purpose. Know exactly who you're helping. Position with strategy. Be smart about how you show up. And profit with intention. Building a real business that serves people and fuels your life's work. So, I'm going to leave you with one final thought. Your book, it has a story in it, right? But the much bigger question is, what is the story of your book going to be? Is it just going to be a product that collects dust on a shelf? Or is it going to be the platform that launches your entire legacy? Really think about that, because that choice, it's completely up to you.